just wanted to cover something I've been wanting to for quite some time, Tartaria and the Cabbage Patch Kids. I often wonder what it looked like before the third reset. Ever notice there's not much information about the 1800s? And I find it coincidental, out of all nations, it was Israel that crushed Tartaria. Anyways, let's have a look at this next video.
That in our not-so-distant past, babies were created and incubated en masse. This happened and was showcased as attractions at the World Fairs and even in New York's Coney Island. Can you even imagine carnival attractions where people paid to watch babies growing in incubators? Where were the parents? What happened to all of the babies? Well, have you heard of the orphan trains? They were packed off and shipped out west to help repopulate the great Tartarian cities found abandoned across the land. They were sent to humongous orphanages, and the people were able to get orphans to work their farms and factories. Free labor was abundant, and it was needed to rebuild after the last reset. There is loads of evidence showing that the original Cabbage Patch Kids were these orphans which people just simply picked up and took home like fresh produce. Many children were basically indentured servants and were subjected to lifelong slave labor and sexual abuse. Everything they taught you is a lie. America was covered with empty Tartarian cities, left to rot after the Great Reset, and those that followed grew a few millions babies to repopulate and rebuild. They dug out those cities and started over, researched Tartaria, and asked questions.
The question is, where did all of the history go? Take a look at this building. It had a dome larger than the US Capitol, and 60 years after completion, it was razed, meaning destroyed.
Demons built the lost city of Tartaria. We all know that Noah's flood was sent to rid the world of evil. But the question is, what kind of evil? Well, you see, legend has it that before the flood, demons or fallen angels came down to the earth to cause chaos by giving them something that they didn't have: knowledge. For a period of 1600 years, humans who possessed the knowledge from these fallen angels had access to advanced technologies that not only helped them conquer the world, but build empires. Interestingly enough, the legend of Tartaria also speaks of a society who had access to advanced technology and knowledge that somehow disappeared overnight because of something called the mud floods. Furthermore, a 2,000-year-old book called the Book of Jubilees was later released on the life of Noah after the flood. And it was even written that the children of Noah will claim the ruins of once great palaces for themselves, building their empire on what was already there. Could this just be the tip of the iceberg to the story of humanity as we know it? And is it possible that
This kind of looks like Walt Disney, but let's take a look at what Walt Disney did. Where did the story of the stork come from?
It's an image as old as time. A baby swaddled in white, delivered by the stork. But you'll find here on Stork Mountain, we take baby delivery seriously. I'm here to finally unveil our new and improved human infant production facility. We have perfected and streamlined the process, devising a zero-mistake workflow.
The story of the stork was popularized by Hans Christian Andersen, which in turn Walt Disney would have used and utilized. Both accounts of the tale most likely came from the Cabbage Patch Kids and the orphan trains. Mail order babies and children. And here's proof from old postcards that this actually happened.
So this is the babies and trains category. It's not just cabbages. That's what's so fascinating. 1909. They also have these babies being shipped or transferred on trains. Cool. Yep, this is a baby farm. The Farm of Babies. Let's see. 1921 is the postmark. So there's actually a lot more of these, but this is the only one that we have in our collection. Like a lot of them on a farm being incubated. So yeah, this is the stork water baby category. Let's look at this one for a little bit longer. Go back to the front. Yeah, they're kind of all grouped up here. Very strange. This one is a crazy one. I probably already brought it up, but this is the one where on the back, it's basically saying to hurry up and make an order. Let me see if I can show you. Dear Elle, don't you think they are very pretty on the other side? If so, hurry up and order one before they all get sold.
Now, you just heard that correctly. They're selling babies. The crazy part, though, is some might be descendants of those very babies. Now, I don't know if you guys remember the Cabbage Patch Kids and the craze they were in the 80s, but pretty good chance this is where they have come from, because that's what these orphan trains were full of, the Cabbage Patch Kids. And like the Cabbage Patch Kids, Tartaria did exist. Have a look at these maps. I've clearly provided quite a bit of evidence as to these Cabbage Patch Kids and Tartaria, but moving forward, let's see what's for our future, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Introducing Ectolife, the world's first artificial womb facility, powered entirely by renewable energy. Ectolife allows infertile couple to conceive a baby and become the true biological parents of their own offspring. It's a perfect solution for women who had their uterus surgically removed due to cancer or other complications. With Ectolife, premature births and C-sections will be a thing of the past. Ectolife is designed to help countries that are suffering from severe population decline, including Japan, Bulgaria, South Korea, and many others. The facility features 75 highly equipped labs. Each state-of-the-art lab can accommodate up to 400 growth pods or artificial wombs. Every pod is designed to replicate the exact conditions that exist inside the mother's uterus. A single building can incubate up to 30,000 lab-grown babies per year. Ectolife allows your baby to develop in an infection-free environment. The pods are made of materials that prevent germs from sticking to their surfaces. Every growth pod features sensors that can monitor your baby's vital signs, including heartbeat, temperature, blood pressure, breathing rate, and oxygen saturation. The artificial intelligence-based system also monitors the physical features of your baby and reports any potential genetic abnormalities. The pods are equipped with a screen that displays real-time data on the developmental progress of your baby. These data are sent directly to your phone so you can track your baby's health from the comfort of your zone. The app also provides you with a high-resolution live view of your baby's development. A special section in the app allows you to watch a time-lapse of your baby's growth and share it directly with your loved ones. Because babies can recognize language and learn new words while still in the womb, Ectolife growth pods feature internal speakers that play a wide range of words and music to your baby. Through the app, you can choose the playlist that your baby listens to. You can also directly sing to your baby and make them familiar with your voice before birth.
Our King Jesus didn't bring us this far to abandon us now. You were called, you were chosen. You were knit together in your mother's wombs, fearfully and wonderfully made. We are called to serve. King Jesus bless you all.